That's all right. That's all right. We got it together and we're together now. So good. Awesome. Yeah, I've been just kind of piddling around here in the sewing room, cleaning up the table from last night's live and getting everything. I was going to start on a quilt on the long arm, but I saw you and I was like, oh my gosh, let me jump over here. So Laurie, great. So what are you working on?
Actually, I have to do on my embroidery machine. I got to do this stitch out for my daughter for her on the back of a denim jacket.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So that's what
She'll love that.
Yeah, she will. She better like it. It's going to take 2.5 hours to stitch out.
That's right. Yeah, those wonky houses I'm doing, those are a good 2 hours as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here. I just had my machine all tuned up, so hopefully it'll be ready to go. But what I want to do is this for the camper.
Okay. Yep. Got you. That looks good.
And it comes with, they've already got it like this.
Okay, so is that reversed?
No, I don't think so. That's the picture. Nope, yes, it is actually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it is, because the picture they're going.
Yeah, the wheels are on your left side. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are reversed. Okay.
Yep.
So have you done this before, or where are you at in your journey with this?
I know I've had my machine now, it'll be a year. So I know how to do the steps through it, if the pattern's already been written. And I know how to somewhat use my scan and cut. It's back here.
Okay.
So
okay.
I know how to. I've been a scrapbooker for years, so I know how to use the scan and cut and how to scan and everything.
Have you already scanned in those pieces yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I meant to turn this on.
Did you upload them to the cloud or to Brother Canvas, or are they saved on the machine?
Right now, they're on the machine.
Okay. And did you scan to cut data?
I can't remember because it was a while ago that I scanned it. I found it on the machine.
If it says .fcm for the file name, then you're good.
Come on.
It may take a minute. That's all right.
Well,
go ahead and tap the screen.
There it is.
And then retrieve data from the machine.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Does it say .fcm on it?
No, it doesn't. It's just got M00006.
Hit your back arrow up there in that top corner. What's the file name?
M00006.
It doesn't say .fcm?
No.
Okay. So I'm wondering if that is because if it's not an FCM file, is that connected to the Brother Canvas? Do you have your machine connected to the canvas? I'm just wanting to make sure it's actually a cut file right now. Well, I'll tell you how we can check it out. Go ahead and touch OK. Touch OK on the scan and cut. That's the one you want. And then hit the save button again. And what is it? Does it give you the option of the canvas for a save? Is it grayed out or is it active?
It's right there. It's got wireless.
Okay.
It should be logged into the. I think when I set up the scan and cut, I think I set it up to the internet.
Okay, good.
So, and then the brother canvas is right here on the laptop. Oh, I already had it open. Duh.
Are you talking to me on your phone?
Nope.
You're on a computer with me? Okay, good.
Yep.
So you have a separate laptop for what? With your
I'm talking to you on my iPad. And
the iPad.
I have a laptop. This is the
I see.
Cut, and then that's my scan and cut. And then
okay.
That's Junior.
That's Junior. Okay. Okay. So you're wanting to figure out how to turn that shape into applique, right?
Yes.
And you already have Stitch Artist 2, you said?
I have in Brilliant. I didn't see where it said Stitch Artist 2 or anything. It just says Brilliant.
Okay. So let's do this. Why don't you take your iPad and put it over right next to your laptop?
Yep.
So that we're close. Okay. Do you have the ability to bring up the link for StreamYard on your laptop?
Oh, probably.
So that would be better because I want to share screen with you.
Okay.
And I can't do that when we open up in Brilliance. I can't do that if you're not.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So if I go to.
Hold on. Are you on your laptop now?
Yep.
Where's your Brilliance? Is in Brilliant?
It's on the laptop.
Okay.
I have it in several places, but most of the time it's on this laptop.
Right.
I also have my Mac for when we travel. Let me try. Where'd it go?
I'll be back in about 10 seconds. I got it.
Okay.
My dryer just told me it's finished.
Yeah.
And usually it is not finished. It usually needs another 20 minutes or so. So I just needed to restart it.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah. So if you can get your email where you clicked on, I sent you a reminder this morning.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think my email's attached to this. Hold on.
Is your email on a well, if not, then I just need you to place the iPad so that I can see your screen.
Okay. Let me try one thing on the Mac. Let me pull you up on the Mac, and I think that'll work. Because
who's your email with?
Is
it Gmail?
No.
Oh, okay. Just go onto your browser. Just open up your browser on your laptop and type in Yahoo Mail, and it'll come up, and then you can log in.
Wrong mouse, Laurie. Because the laptop's set up for my husband's stuff.
Does he use Yahoo as well?
Yeah. When I first started with my machine, it didn't take like a lot of Mac stuff. So I used his PC.
Yeah, you'd have to log out if you type in Yahoo Mail and it comes up and it's his email account. You'd have to log out of his email and then log back into yours. The problem is if he forgot his login, user ID, and password, he'll be mad.
He always does.
I know, me too. He's all, what's the password for this? And I'm like, it's on your phone. I can't find it. Typical, right?
Yep. Oh, he'll turn it on. Go, okay, now what do I have to do? I gotta go get my pass. Oh no, it's right here. Duh. I got passwords for regular stuff. I got it all for my sewing stuff. My grandmother she was a seamstress. She would be like, what is all this stuff?
I know. Isn't that funny? My mom's the same way. She's in her 80s and she's just like, what? Yeah, Mom, I use the computer to make embroidery designs. And she's thinking, no way.
Oh, I know. I still got my grandmother's machine over in the other house. Well. No, I'm just going to do this. Because I do have the email on here. Email. Yahoo. There it is.
It was hiding from me. Just found it. I knew I would.
All right, there's the link. This one, I think. Yep. There we go. Oh, it won't work on the Mac, so.
Oh, yeah, it should. Because that's just a browser email.
Yeah, but I clicked the link. I pulled up on the Mac, I pulled up my email and I pulled up your link, but it's saying it won't.
It won't work on Safari?
Yeah.
Do you have Chrome installed on that?
Let me see. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. See? All this technology.
So all we need is for me to be able to be on the same computer, because what I want you to do is share your screen so I can see your screen up close. Or you just need to point the iPad at the screen so that I can see it.
Where's my screen? Here it is. Oh, no. I'll turn that light off.
So it looks like you've got Brother Canvas downloaded to your local laptop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so that's the downloadable version. I'm not as savvy with that one as I am the online version. But the idea is to pull up those shapes, get them mirrored, clean up everything, and then
what's the difference between the download this one and the
they
other
look
one?
totally different. So go to your browser, go to is that a Windows laptop? There you go. Type in canvasworkspace.brother.com.
Oh, there it is.
And log in. So I'm just trying to see if you saved those. Just X out of that up at the top. Okay, so go over to My Projects, the tab across the top that says My Projects. And do you see your campers?
Right there.
Okay, go ahead and I can't see those because I'm looking at the other side of your screen.
It says FCM on it.
Good. Good. Can you point that? I can't see your screen.
Oh.
I'm only seeing that there it is. Okay.
Trying to
So
figure out the light in here is horrible.
the light's not a problem. I can't see your screen. I can only see the right side of your screen. I can't see the left side. Okay. All I see is the icon that says download to the Scan and Cut. That's all I see. Can you look at your iPad and see what I see?
Yeah. Where are we?
Move it over to the other side. There you go. All right. So is it a clean image? Does it need to be mirrored, or is everything okay with that?
No, it should be all set.
You're downloading it. Okay.
Yeah, it's open file.
Well, it won't open. It won't open. So go ahead and open up in Brilliance now. Click out of that. Just make that go away. X out of it in the upper right-hand corner. I see that. Okay, so those do need to be mirrored. That is the downloaded version of Canvas. That's the one you can use without having the internet on, because your body's backwards and you've got all of the words inside of there. So grab like the body and just click it and drag it off the mat. Yeah. All the pieces that you need, click and drag them off the mat. And it's got layers, and that's okay. Because you just need one piece of it. You don't need them all. No, you already pulled that one.
Did you have? Oh, I see it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Normally what I do is I'll trace them with a Crayola Magic marker, because this is what happens when you scan the page.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Scan and Cut sees all the layers that made up the design.
Oh, okay.
And that's what happens when you make commercial, when they make commercial prints, it's layers and layers and layers with Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop and all of that. That's why I make a clean trace with a Crayola marker on printer paper. But we can work with this.
Okay.
So let's just work with the body and the top and the I think it looks like the tire is probably
it's right here.
And the tire. Grab the tire too, yeah. And pull that off. And then highlight the whole thing, the whole mat, and hit delete and clean that up. Just hit delete on your keyboard. Okay, and get rid of that other bottom part. Yeah, see how that comes in pieces? That's the commercial printing process. So go ahead and drag everything back on the mat, those three pieces. The body.
I keep thinking that's a piece and it's a smudge on the screen.
Yeah, grab the body and the top.
Oop.
And the tire. We're just going to play with, oh, you didn't get the whole body.
It didn't get the whole top.
Yeah. Okay. That's not good.
All right, hold on, still. What did it do? Oh, it split it.
All right. They're a hot mess now. You're gonna have to delete them all and bring them all back in again.
All right.
See, yeah, don't save. Okay. All right. So now this is the online version. You're on your browser. No, that's the, don't do that. That is the local version.
Oh, okay.
X out of that. X out of that. So look over on the left-hand side. You can see all those shape boxes, all the different shapes that are on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
tells
we-
you you're on the local version that's on your computer.
Oh, okay.
If you minimize that, hit the minus sign up in the top of your screen.
Over here.
Yeah. There's the online version. Go back to My Projects, the tab that says My Projects. All right, there you are. So hover over that box and you'll get the edit, not the download. Don't hit the download, hit the edit. Yeah, right there. Click that. So now we're working online. We're not, see, now look over on the left-hand side. You don't have all those, you don't have all those japes anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is just easier to do than the downloadable version, in my opinion.
Okay.
So grab the body and see what we get. Grab a piece of it and drag. Do you get the whole thing? Yes, you did. Okay.
Yep.
So let's grab the top.
Oh, that's, see the top. Wait a minute.
Is that the words? That's okay. No. That is the do Control Z. Okay. Highlight the top, not on the letters, but on the shape. Click on the shape. Okay. And just drag that somewhere. Okay, that.
Oh, got the whole thing this time.
You did get the whole thing. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And let's do the door and the tire. Whoops.
I didn't do that one.
Click on the shape. There we go. Yep, good. And let's get the tire. And drag it. There you go. Excellent. And how about the little stripe down the center? Will you get the whole thing on that? Grab it and drag it?
Yeah.
Good. Yep, great.
No, wait
now,
a minute. No, there's a little bit there I didn't get.
Okay, then don't worry about that one. Just hit delete on your keyboard. We'll get rid of that piece. All right, now highlight the whole 9 yards and hit delete on your keyboard. Okay, now move everything back onto the mat. That's the easy way to clean the mat. Take the parts off that you want to keep and get rid of the stuff that you don't. Usually you want to keep a lot less than what's on the mat. Okay, good. Now go over to the great big blue button on the left that says download. There's a great big blue button. There you go. And go ahead, download to PC. Okay, so that'll be the last one, and that's probably got parentheses and some number. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's open up in Brilliance now. I do not see Stitch Artist on there. Are you using BES or Simply Applique?
No, show you. I downloaded.
I don't see the icon for Embrilliant Stitch Artist on your screen. That's what I was saying. If you've purchased it, you might not have registered it. Did you purchase Stitch Artist too?
I thought I did. I went to the website and got and thought I had downloaded them all.
So open up in Brilliance again. And up in the top, the very top, it says help. Click on help and click on serial numbers. And what do you see your serial numbers for? Enthusiast, Essentials, and what?
And it's a font.
Oh, a font. Okay, so you do not have Stitch Artist too.
Oh, I thought I did.
Yeah, you cannot turn that shape into an embroidery design. Now, if you've already purchased it, you might look in your email and see if they sent you a serial number for that.
Okay, I went through all my emails. This is all I had. Because I also had the thumbnailer one, but that doesn't go through here.
Yeah, no, that's a separate download and install. I tell
Yeah.
you, you can go out to the Embrilliance website and open your account, and if you've purchased it, it will be there in your account on the Embrilliance website.
Hmm.
So why don't you go out on the web and jump on your browser and go to embrilliance.com. You got to click X out of that. Just open a new tab. Yeah, atta
Yep.
girl. Embrilliance.com.
Yeah, that's what I want. Go ahead.
That's a PDF. That's a thing.
Oh, here's that one. Brilliant.
And can you get into your account with them?
It says I'm logged in, so.
Okay. So let me do that so I can walk you through how to find that. And then that way you'll know.
Oh, now it's telling me to log in. I think that's what I use.
I got to tell it I'm not a robot and remember me and log in.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's telling me I'm not logged in now. All right, so that one, and I thought I saved it.
I'm not looking at your screen.
Oh, it's blocked out anyway.
I like the way you hung your ribbon from the ceiling. That's very smart.
That was from my scrapping days. All right. Can you see the screen?
All right.
Then?
Yeah. So click on orders. And whatever one is, you would click on view.
I thought it was.
That one for September. Which one was that? If it was that was for enthusiast.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't look like you have purchased Stitch Artist.
Oh, darn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. Do you want to reschedule this for another one, another time? That's for Essentials and Thumbnailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess so because yeah. No,
they're probably gonna put out like a 10% off coupon pretty soon.
Okay.
If you want to wait until then, otherwise it's like 300 and some.
Yeah. I could have sworn that.
Do you have BES or Simply Applique?
I thought I had Simply Applique. I thought I had got that. Because that one's free or wasn't as much, right?
Yeah, it's like 200.
Yeah.
If you got that.
I'm so sorry. I thought I had it.
No, that's okay.
Usually I'm pretty good at.
Yeah, that's okay. And if you're gonna get it, I would appreciate it if you'd use my link instead of getting it right now. I've got a link below my signature block on all of my emails.
Yeah,
but if you want to reschedule after you get it, we can, and then I'm happy to go through it with you again.
Yeah, because I won't be able to get it this month. I'll have to wait for my check to come in next month.
Okay.
So,
is there anything else I can help you with? Do you wanna watch me do something cool on my screen while we're sitting here? Or I would rather have you do hands-on.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So you can turn the iPad around now so we can see each other.
Ooh, no. Okay. That way. Yeah. No, one of the main things I really want to do, because like I said, I bought this and I want to make it for all the girls at the campground for next year.
Nice.
That's one of my projects for this winter to do. So
Okay.
but
Yeah, you'll be able to knock it out in just a few, like one a day, easy peasy or more.
yeah. Yeah. The only other thing I'm having issues with is the end-to-end quilting on some of the things.
Designs by Juju.
Yeah, or any of the ones that do it. I get the idea of how to do like the single blocks and stuff. I can get that set up. It's getting the different sizes. Like I made a hold on one sec. I've been practicing it like on placemats.
Oh yeah, that's adorable.
And paper piecing, I'm with you. I don't like it that much. I bought a legit kit, the rose.
Yeah.
I got one section done and I gave up.
Said that's
I don't
it.
Get it. Keith can have it if he wants. He can have what's left of the kit. It's in the closet.
I don't think he wants to make that. He's working on one for his granddaughter or his daughter. So when I think you're just struggling with probably the fit of those different.
I got this one pretty good because they had the 9-inch stitch out. So they had a 9x14, which this was 14x18. So it worked out good. But I'm doing a quilt for my grandson and I can't, it's just, I don't know. It's me how big.
Did you watch my second video on the end-to-end quilting of how to do it on large quilts?
Probably did. I can't remember, but I should.
There's two videos. Let me show you which one. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see. Let me make sure you can see. Whoops, not that one. Not that one. Let me minimize this. I want to search my channel. I think I've got the wrong screen I'm sharing with you. There it is. Okay, so there's my channel. And I want to search end. I'll just end and I'll just, oh no, I've got to search down here. Hold on. End to end. Let me see if that's the way I put it. Yeah. The bonus video, tips for large quilts using end-to-end quilting with your embroidery machine.
Okay.
This one in the green. This is the one that's on her page. It's got 235,000 views. That one's 2 years ago. And that's how I show how to set it all up. Okay. This one is a little bit, this one goes into how to line up those rows.
Yeah.
So that, and then sometimes you might not want them, especially if you've got a directional design, you might want to stagger them so that the pattern, staggers, nests differently and whatnot. What I recommend doing in that particular video is to get bright embroidery floss. I use a neon orange. So I create lines on the quilt using a marking tool. Okay. And then I will use that embroidery floss and I do a giant, big running stitch across. And then I put tape. I put the painter's tape after I mark it. So now the painter's tape I know is straight. Then I use that embroidery floss and I use that and I leave a tail off each end of the embroidery floss about that long. What that embroidery floss does, that will stay in there while you do the whole thing because the tape peels up and off. your marks get rubbed off, but that embroidery floss stays put, and you can
Yeah.
see it, and and it can handle the manhandling of the
Well,
quilt.
yeah,
But
well, 'cause that's kind of how my grandmother taught me how to baste a quilt.
yes, it's the same idea.
Yeah.
Exact same idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big long running basting stitch, very easy, just in and out, in and out, in and out. But you can see the marks that you made.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to use an iron on, and a lot of people say, why are you going to the trouble of doing the basting stitch? Well, the basting stitch stays on until you take it off, until you pull
Right.
it out. It
Right.
can handle, because when you're doing a quilt, and you're in the hoop and and it's just a big, that will stay there. If you don't want to go through that, if you can do little iron off marks and you're happy with that, then that's fine too. So just try that. And
Yeah.
then a lot of times what I do is I will go ahead and put no show mesh stabilizer and hang a good chunk of it off the edge on both ends. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll start a panel. I'll start the next, like I do the whole first row across. The second row, I'll start it halfway over. So I just jump the machine ahead 10, 20, 100, 200 stitches, however many, right till I get to the start of the edge of the quilt top. And then I let it go and finish. And then when it gets to the other side, then I just stop the machine when it's no longer going to pass onto the quilt top.
Okay.
And that works. That works really well. So the only thing you have to decide is how dense you want your quilting. So on that 14 by 18 placemat, right?
Yeah.
18, you could do 6 by 10s. You could do 6 by 10s.
This one, there was a 9 by 14, so I only had to do 2 side by side hoopings.
Perfect. But when anything else is an odd shape, whenever anything is an odd shape,
yeah,
then you're going to have to, either stitch out or print out your template. And it's okay. Just figure out where you're going to lay it across. And if it's 3 or 4 inches off on each side, that's okay. Just advance this machine, but you need to have that extra piece of stabilizer in the side. You're going to cut that off anyway.
Yep.
But sandwich that stabilizer between the batting and the backing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then hoop the whole thing and let it stitch on that stabilizer a little bit. And then you've got it taped down. You've got to tape down the sides so that the foot doesn't get caught up underneath. And then just let it do its thing straight across. When it gets to the other end and it's not going to pass up on there anymore, you can stop the machine and be finished.
Okay.
Yeah, try that. And if you want a denser quilting, then you would use a smaller design. I like the larger designs because I don't want to make that many passes.
Yeah, it's a Hot Wheels. I think I got one with cars or something that I'm going to do on it.
I have a Hot Wheels too that I bought for my youngest, and he's getting too old for it now because I haven't done it.
Well, that's why I hope to get it done. He's 6, so he's still at the age of playing with cars. So
yeah, that's true. Mine's turning 7 in a couple of days, but I guess how long do they play with cars still? I don't remember.
I don't know. He's still though his cars are getting bigger. He's up to electric cars, driving them himself around the yard.
That's awesome.
But yep.
So I tell you what, why don't you just go ahead, and when you have got a stitch artist, now my new price on this has gone, it's doubled on my lessons, but I'll go ahead because we have a little snag. Just email me and I'll fit you in and get you so we can do just that piece of it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be like an extension of this one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, good. Good luck on that.
Okay.
Get that quilt done.
Yeah, I think I just got that's not the problem. It's that sugar skull on the jacket that's gonna be the big project.
Yeah. Um, are you
I'm
going to
gonna,
use like black bobbin, or are you going to use white,
I
or what are you
don't
going to do?
know. I might have to go get some black bobbin thread. I didn't think of that. On the
So
back.
I would do white bobbin thread on the face part, but that rest of that stuff that's pretty dark, I
Yeah.
would have a black bobbin in there.
Yeah. That's true. I
You
didn't think
might
because I
get
was
little
just,
white tits that you don't want. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I didn't think of that because I was sitting here going, God, I'm going to have to wind up a whole lot of bobbins
And
to get
then
ready.
what are you putting on for your stabilizer?
I have what do you call it? Tearaway. I'm going to try to do a test. I just hooped up. I just hooped up for a test stitch out.
Okay.
I'm going to try it just on some heavy fabric I had
Yeah.
that I need cushions for the RV, and I have the tearaway white stabilizer.
Okay.
That's what I've got hooped under here. So I'm hoping that's heavy enough.
You
But I
might consider, because denim is so loosely woven.
Mm-hmm.
Denim is not a super tight weave, and because it's meant to breathe, right? You might consider, when you're getting your black bobbin thread, to get yourself, if you have any, some black SF101.
Okay.
If you put SF101 on the back of the jacket
Yep.
and round the curve so that it'll make the wash and whatnot, I think that will really stabilize it. You're going to see it. I mean, you can, when you get done with it, you can trim it very, very close to the stitching.
Yep.
Very close, all the way around. You don't have to get up inside, but you would trim it like within 1/8 of an inch all the way through it. But that's going to stabilize that denim so that it doesn't, because denim, it can bubble, it can do all kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't behave well unless it's super,
Because
super stiff denim.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the jacket in the hoop. I might have to float it.
You're going to have to float it. And that's
Yeah.
another reason to super stabilize the back of that fabric, because
Okay, so
denim will bubble.
So put the SF101 on the back of the jacket first, and then
Yeah.
hoop. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd cut a square, a rectangle, however big. Just iron it in the middle real good and kind of leave like the corners loose on the SF101. Just iron it right in the middle. Do your stitch out and then pull those corners up and trim and really close. That's going to keep that denim from diagonally doing anything.
All right, got it. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
I would do that, and then be sure to switch to a 9014.
Oh yeah, I already.
Yeah. Or 116. Any of those.
Yeah, I had already made that notes on my thing to make sure I change my needle to a heavy needle.
See, the problem with tearaway stabilizer is it works well for things that are stable, but denim is, unless it's stiff, super stiff denim, it's not. And eventually you'll have all those little bits of paper inside of the stitching, and those will wash away over time, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not a fan of paper tearaway on clothing. I'm just, there's a phrase: if you wear it, don't tear it.
There's that phrase. What would you use as a stabilizer for it?
Well, I don't think you need a stabilizer. I think if you put SF101, let me look. Oh, I can't find my thing. I was looking for that. So you can Google how to stabilize denim, but denim is some of it's got lycra in it. Does it have lycra in it?
This is an old
one. Okay.
Jacket.
Okay.
I can't get it out right now. It was actually my husband's.
Okay. So it's one of those heavy denim jackets. Yeah. One of those old. I've got one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think that's going to need stabilizer.
No. Okay.
No, I think you'll be able to. Oh, do you have a magnetic hoop? or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, I do. I have,
Yep. I'd use the magnetic hoop on it if you've
oh,
got
yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I have the
Yep.
number 9 too, so that would work.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I'd float it in there. Do a printout or a stitch out of the crosshairs for it. I would
Yeah.
just do a printout out of Embrilliance. Print that page, figure out the crosshairs, make sure it's straight and everything like you want it, and then line it up in that hoop. Fold the paper, make a
Yep.
line, fold the paper, make a line so you know where you want it to go, and then hoop that. And then let the luminaire do the work, hit the W fit, let Junior figure out where it needs to go. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even think of using the magnetic one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still getting used to this one too.
Anytime you've got to float something, go ahead and think of that magnetic hoop.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep.
I think that'll turn out really nice. So
I hope so. She's going through some stuff, and I told her I'd do it for her birthday, and her birthday was in June, and I haven't done it yet, and she kind of blew up the other day, so
oh
it
well,
was over something else. But she said, "And you didn't even give me my birthday present yet." I'm like, okay.
well, the thing that they don't realize is that you can't just done.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot that goes into making sure you get it right.
Yeah, and this isn't like a Halloween costume I can just throw together.
Right. Right,
So,
exactly. No. And it takes weeks and weeks to, and it's funny because when you're going to do something, it's like you've got to chew on it a while, you've got to think about it, and you got to say, okay, how am I going to do this? See, you didn't even think about your magnetic hoop, and you've had that.
yeah.
You got to think on it and chew on it, and then, okay, but it might be worth it to go ahead and get yourself some black bobbin thread. I think that'll make you a lot happier because the dark part that's in there, you're going to find yourself with a Sharpie quite a bit going through those little dits.
Yeah.
That pull up, I think.
Yeah, that would definitely get some SF-101, some black bobbin thread, and do that.
So just do the white part of the skull and the colors with white, but anything on there that's black.
Yeah, I put that stupid thing.
I think you'll like it better.
Yeah. So, yeah, I still think I'll probably do a stitch out. It's supposed to rain again this weekend, so I'll just start it running, and I'll just do some organizing in here and
get yourself some denim, and if you've got a scrap of it somewhere, and give it a stitch out. As close, you always want to do your test as close as possible to what the actual garment's going to be, so that you have a really good idea. So twill or denim, you kind of want to get the same weight. Find an old pair of jeans that don't fit anymore and cut them up.
Got a lot of those. That mine are all stretch jeans, so they won't help. So anyway.
Yeah, most stretch jeans are like 70% Lycra, and then you would use a ballpoint needle instead of a sharp.
Yeah, that one should be just a regular needle then, the 90, because it's the old denim.
I would do is a 9014 or 116 sharp on that, or regular standard needle. Yeah, you don't need a ballpoint on that.
Oh, it's all new. It's all learning curves.
Oh, you're going to do great with it. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, okay. Well, my dryer just said it's finished again, so I'm going to let you go.
Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry for the mix up. And when I get that downloaded, I'll
reach out to me
and let you know.
And say, hey, I'm the one who had the wrong software, so that I remember, because there's a lot.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Laurie. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Nice meeting you.